Imagine living a life where peace flows like a river, untouched by the storms that life inevitably brings. A life where you are no longer shackled by the demands of control, fear of the unknown, or the agony of chasing outcomes that remain ever elusive. What if, instead, you could find serenity not by doing more, but by simply being, by embracing the present moment and allowing life to unfold just as it is? This is not a distant fantasy. It's a reality that can be accessed by anyone willing to explore the profound wisdom of Zen Buddhism. Today, we delve deep into the timeless Zen principle: don't force anything in life. We'll uncover the transformative power of letting go, living in tune with the natural flow of the universe, and discovering a deeper, more meaningful existence. Introduction to Zen Buddhism and the Flow of Life. As Gautama Buddha once said, "Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment." This simple yet powerful statement encapsulates the core of Zen philosophy, living fully in the now. But what does it truly mean to not force anything in life? And how can this concept help us navigate our daily challenges with more ease and grace? The teachings of Zen Buddhism offer a practical approach that encourages us to live in harmony with the world around us, finding joy, peace, and fulfillment in every moment. Zen is not just a philosophy or a religious practice, it is a way of being. It's a guide to living mindfully, understanding the nature of change, and embracing the flow of life with openness and curiosity. Whether you are looking to reduce stress, enhance your awareness, or simply find more joy in your everyday experiences, the principles of Zen can help transform your life from a constant struggle to a harmonious dance. Join us as we explore 13 key principles of Zen that teach us to stop forcing things and start living with a sense of natural ease and grace. Understanding impermanence. Embrace change, find freedom. The first principle in Zen Buddhism that guides us away from forcing anything in life is the understanding of impermanence. Everything in life is in a constant state of flux. Nothing remains the same. From the fleeting beauty of a cherry blossom to the ever-changing seasons, impermanence surrounds us, reminding us that life is always in motion. Buddhist teachings encourage us to embrace this impermanence rather than resist it. Many of us find ourselves trying to force permanence onto things that are inherently temporary, holding on to relationships that no longer serve us, clinging to jobs that make us unhappy, or trying to maintain a status quo that is inevitably slipping away. This resistance only leads to suffering. Instead, Zen teaches that by accepting the natural rhythm of change, we find liberation. Embracing impermanence allows us to release our grip on attachments and expectations, leading to a deeper peace within ourselves. When we let go of our desire to make things permanent, we open ourselves up to the beauty of the present moment. We learn to cherish each experience, knowing that it won't last forever. But it is this very impermanence that makes every moment precious. By accepting the transient nature of life, we release the need to control every aspect of our existence. We stop trying to force things to stay the same and surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. This doesn't mean becoming passive or indifferent. Rather, it means becoming more resilient, adaptable, and open-hearted. Understanding impermanence helps us recognize that every moment is a gift, to be savored, not a battle to be fought. When we accept that everything changes, we find peace in the midst of transformation. It is this peace that allows us to navigate life with greater ease, appreciating every fleeting moment as a unique, unrepeatable event in the tapestry of our existence. Cultivating mindfulness. Living fully in the now. Mindfulness is at the heart of Zen practice, a simple yet profound method of paying full attention to the present moment without judgment or distraction. Originating from Buddhist meditation practices, mindfulness is now embraced worldwide for its ability to enhance mental and emotional well-being. It involves being fully aware of your thoughts, emotions, sensations, and environment at every moment. Practicing mindfulness helps us recognize the beauty and transient nature of each experience, allowing us to appreciate life as it unfolds without the need to control or force outcomes. When we focus on the here and now, we reduce anxiety and stress that often come from fixating on past troubles or future uncertainties. Mindfulness teaches us that life is not something that happens to us. It is something that we actively participate in, moment by moment. The benefits of mindfulness are extensive. It improves focus, reduces stress, enhances emotional reactivity, and promotes a greater sense of peace and contentment. When you are mindful, you are fully engaged in whatever you are doing, whether eating, walking, talking, or working. This quality of attention can transform ordinary activities into moments of joy and connection. Moreover, mindfulness helps us accept and navigate change, a key aspect of understanding impermanence. Being present makes us less likely to resist life's inevitable shifts and more likely to respond with flexibility and grace. This acceptance reduces the mental strain of trying to force situations to fit our expectations or fears. Practicing mindfulness doesn't mean losing our drive or stopping the pursuit of goals. Instead, it allows us to approach our aspirations with openness and the willingness to adapt based on what the present moment requires. This balance of action and acceptance leads to a more fulfilling, less forced life, fully aligned with the flow of our true existence. The art of letting go. Finding freedom in release. One of the most liberating teachings of Zen Buddhism is the art of letting go. This principle involves releasing our attachments to outcomes, possessions, and even identities. At its core, letting go is an essential step toward achieving inner peace and allowing life to flow naturally. Attachments, in this context, are like chains that bind us to our desires, fears, and illusions. They compel us to manipulate our lives and environments to maintain or achieve these attachments, often causing anxiety and suffering. Suffering arises because we are trying to impose our will on the impermanence of life, fighting a losing battle against the natural flow of change and evolution. Letting go begins with understanding that the attempt to control everything is both futile and exhausting. Instead, Zen Buddhism teaches us to embrace the uncertainty of life, accepting things as they come and as they are. When we let go of our fierce grip on how things should be, we open ourselves up to experiencing life without the heavy burden of constant expectation. The process of letting go significantly reduces mental and emotional strain, aligning us with the reality that everything is subject to change. Instead of resisting this truth, we accept and move with it. This acceptance does not mean passivity or giving up on our goals. It means approaching our goals with flexibility, openness, and a readiness to adapt to changing circumstances. Letting go also teaches us to trust the journey, even when we do not control the direction. This trust deepens our connections with ourselves and the world around us, fostering a sense of peace and contentment that is not easily shaken by life's ups and downs. As we practice letting go, we discover that life can indeed be magical when we stop forcing it and start living it with an open heart and mind. The power of silence. Finding clarity amidst the noise in our modern, fast-paced lives, the power of silence is often overlooked. Yet, Zen Buddhism teaches us to treasure silence not as the mere absence of noise, but as a profound presence that nurtures self-awareness and wisdom. Incorporating periods of silence into our daily routine can have transformative effects on our mental and emotional well-being. Silence provides a rare opportunity for introspection and self-connection. In those quiet moments, free from the distractions of constant noise and activity, we can listen to our own thoughts and feelings more clearly. This practice of tuning into our inner self helps us recognize our true needs, desires, and emotions, leading to a deeper understanding of who we are and what makes us content. Moreover, silence can greatly enhance our mindfulness and concentration. Without external noise pulling our attention away, we can focus more deeply on the present moment, whether we are meditating, reading, or simply resting. Silence deepens our engagement with the activity at hand and heightens our sensory experiences, bringing about a greater sense of peace and fulfillment. The benefits of embracing silence extend beyond personal insight. Silence has the power to recharge our mental batteries, reduce stress, and cultivate a state of calm. In these silent spaces, our minds get a chance to rest, recover, and regenerate. The clarity that comes from such moments can improve our decision-making and problem-solving abilities, enabling us to handle daily challenges with more grace and less anxiety. By making silence a regular part of our lives, we not only benefit our own mental and emotional health but also enhance our interaction with the world in a more thoughtful, calm, and insightful manner. Embracing the power of silence is about more than just finding quiet. It's about creating a sanctuary within ourselves where the noise of the world is subdued, allowing our true essence and intuition to speak loudly. Compassion and kindness. Nurturing the heart of Zen. Compassion and kindness are central pillars in Zen Buddhism, guiding not only how we treat others but also how we can enhance our own lives through the positive energies we emit. Extending compassion to others is not just an altruistic act. It's a transformative practice that enriches our own existence and fosters a deeper connection to the world around us. When we practice compassion, we acknowledge the interconnectedness of all beings. This recognition helps us see beyond ourselves and our immediate concerns, reducing our sense of isolation and promoting feelings of unity and empathy. Compassion softens our hearts and reminds us that we are all on this journey together, each carrying our burdens and joys. By cultivating compassion, we also learn to be kinder to ourselves. Self-compassion encourages us to stop forcing perfection and instead accept ourselves as we are, with all our flaws, mistakes, and struggles. This acceptance fosters a healthier relationship with ourselves, allowing us to approach life with more gentleness and understanding. Compassion thus becomes a practice of balancing inner peace with outward actions. Simplicity. Finding joy in the essential simplicity is a key principle in Zen that can help us stop forcing things and start living more harmoniously. In a world that often equates more with better, Zen Buddhism teaches that less is often more. By simplifying our lives, decluttering our homes, reducing our commitments, or minimizing our possessions, we create space for what truly matters. Living simply does not mean depriving ourselves of joy or comfort. Instead, it is about finding contentment with what we have and freeing ourselves from the endless cycle of wanting and acquiring more. This shift in perspective can lead to a profound sense of freedom and happiness, as we learn to appreciate the beauty in everyday moments and the joy in life's simplest pleasures. Simplicity also encourages us to slow down and savor each experience, rather than rushing through life in pursuit of more. When we focus on quality over quantity, we find that even the smallest things, a warm cup of tea, a walk in nature, or a good book, can bring immense joy and fulfillment. Conclusion. Embrace the flow and find your true peace as we journey through life. The teachings of Zen Buddhism remind us that we don't have to force anything. Instead, we can choose to live in harmony with the natural flow of existence, embracing impermanence, cultivating mindfulness, practicing the art of letting go, and finding solace in silence, compassion, and simplicity. These principles guide us to a life filled with peace, presence, and genuine fulfillment, where every moment is cherished and every experience is a gift. By adopting these Zen practices, we discover that true freedom lies not in doing more but in being fully present and open to the magic of life as it unfolds. So, take a deep breath, let go of what no longer serves you, and allow the journey to unfold with grace and ease.